whatever threats are coming, that's fine. We'll deal with them. That's part of what living in a democratic state is. But the thing that we're really good at in South Africa is proving that whatever the odds are, we can still achieve and perform miracles. I think there's always going to be a concern. I think our biggest threat to media freedom now is coming from commercial pressures. The rapid decline of sustainable models for our news organizations, the government deliberately defunding the public broadcaster is a huge threat to media freedom. AI and the way that it operates and the way that these social media platforms are doing it, I think is it's posing a absolute catastrophic threat to media freedom, not just locally but around the world, which is just quite hard to get our head around. But I think that as long as we've got our constitution, as long as we've got a functioning judiciary, and as long as we can keep trying to find models that actually do allow and promote and sustain it, even with AI coming to challenge our societies in ways we can't even imagine yet, I think that we'll fight for media freedom and it'll survive. And if we've got organizations like MMA being there, we'll continue to take government to court. We'll take the social media platforms as and when, and we'll challenge them when we need to. It's like that thing, that expression Gandhi said, for a time evil may win, and it might even look as though it's invincible, but it never does, and it never can stand. At some point they will fall and they will fail. So whatever threats are coming, that's fine. We'll deal with them. That's part of what living in a democratic state is. But the thing that we're really good at in South Africa is proving that whatever the odds are, we can still achieve and perform miracles. We can show the world that actually we can do this. Everyone thought we were going to be another catastrophic failed state, that we would devolve into civil war, that this would be a disaster, that we wouldn't live up to our constitution. Sure, they'll have free elections the first time, but after that it'll be a disaster. And what we've shown is 30 years later, still new admittedly, we're running. We've got one of the best electoral commissions anywhere in the world. We're still running. We're building our democracy. So, in as much as those threats are real and of a scale that we can't even really begin to imagine, we're completely hopeful and optimistic that as long as we're around, we'll make sure that there's still media freedom.